Show today here at Impande Zemithi here at MzansiJoziFM. We're talking about somebody who's great, like who's into music, somebody who's into acting also. She's done things that she's been she's had a part on Scandal. You know, she was acting as Uweziwe Mnquma. You know, if you have watched Scandal, I know already you have the picture of the person that we're having today. You know, so she's a great musician actually. You know, so we're gonna be talking to our guests just now. Scatterboom! I just hope you are already there. Sawubona dad.
Molweni ninjani?
Siyaphila njani?
Siyaphila namakhonto.
Okay, siyabonga okokuqala nje, we are very grateful to have you in our station today, in our platform today, and our listeners are all anxious already to hear from you, to hear about you. Already they have a picture of the vibes that are going in just right now. So sis, angazethula, like introduce yourself to our listeners, like usisubani, uqhamukaphi, then we take everything from there.
All right, not a problem. Good morning to the listeners of MzansiJoziFM. Igama lami Afikile Maziko, all the way from Mkanduli in Eastern Cape. Yes, I know there are people who are listening down there. And yeah, I've been in Joburg since 2009, pursuing my career in acting, which I accidentally did, by the way. So yeah, but right now I'm actually focusing on my music. So this is me. I'm here in flesh.
Siyabonga dadewethu Afikile. Afikile guys, ufikile.
Yes,
she's blessing us with the story of her life, the story of her life journey actually. Remember, I've been talking about attitude. Now this is now fitting into our interview today, So Sisi uthi you have a passion for music.
A lot.
Then can you tell us about your journey into music?
All right.
Like how it started actually. How did you realize that like you have this thing of music within you?
Okay, so I'm one of those people, like any other child at home, who'd be making noise, like singing in the shower, singing at night, in the morning, all the time. I'm just singing all the time. So I was in church at back in the Eastern Cape at my church, Anglican church, of course. And then at school, as I grew up from as young as from primary, I was in the school choir. That's where I discovered myself that, oh wow, okay, I can sing, and this thing it's actually cool. So I started singing. Even in high school, I continued with singing, winning awards for like best chorister in the choir. So that's when I was like, you know what, I want to do music. But then by that time I was not confident enough. Like I didn't have the confidence enough to do it. So when I finished my matric, I actually went to a WUSU and I started teaching. So yeah, I started teaching, but then I dropped out. I was like, nah, this thing is not me. I don't see myself in front of kids telling them, teaching them and whatnot. No. It's just not in me. Like, yeah. So when I left WUSU, I came to Joburg to pursue my music. That's when I was like, yeah, I want to do music. But with surprise, when I got to Joburg, I couldn't find the school because it was like literally on January, like on that year, yeah. So I couldn't find, the varsities were already like closed. I couldn't apply and I had to wait for the next year. I was like, no ways. Then I tried, to look for like media schools. That's when I found City Varsity. Back then it was still in Newtown.
Sure.
So when I went to City Varsity, I was with my mother, I remember. And I applied for acting for camera, not knowing that it's only going to be camera, only like shooting films and all that. That's it. So there was a course that was called singing, right? And I was like, yeah, this is singing. Maybe it will be more into like music and it will go deeper into music because there was also a voice, as we do our voices there as a course. So this, a friend of mine who I met there at school, convinced me that, hi, babes, your face, you look like an actor. You can act. Like he really convinced me. Trust me, like I believed him. you've got a face for TV and all that. And then I pursued this acting thing, right? But deep down inside, I knew that, no, man, this is not really like a calling, that thing that gives me fire, whenever I'm sleeping, whatever that I'm doing, I'm always thinking about, But I did it, I graduated, and was fortunate enough to be part of so many films in Mzansi, like the films for Bioscope, Mzansi Magic Bioscope, yeah. And 2022, I actually landed myself a role on Scandal, as I was doing a part of being a cop as Uweziwe Mnquma, which took me from 2022 till 2023, right? So when that ended, I was like, well, it didn't end, but just the contract just didn't really get renewed for this year. So I was like, what is my purpose? Like, what is my purpose in life? I was like, without music, I'm nothing. Let me tap back to my roots. Let me tap back to what I was here in Joburg to do, So that's when I was like, okay, I'm starting to record. I started recording. I started meeting producers, and with different producers, starting recording my music. So that's why I'm even here now. Because I met a lady by Norma who actually introduced me to you guys. So yeah.
It's a chain.
Yeah, it's a chain.
So, that's a beautiful story here from Utatawetu Afikile Maziko. This is an interesting journey, it's an interesting story of life, because I'm picking up some things, as you are narrating the story of where you started until where we are today, and until where we're going to be,
yes,
in the potential future. I'm picking the idea of the power of purpose and the universal power of attraction. Like, yes, do you vibe with that? Do you understand?
A lot. A lot. I believe that we are magnets as human beings. We magnet whatever that we attract ourselves, we expose ourselves to.
Yes.
So if you want to live a life of depression or being sad in your life with the experiences that you've gone through, and you actually dwell into that, then you'll never be successful. You'll never tap out of that, because that's what you're attracting. You're attracting the negative, negative energy from your bad experiences. So if you come out and say to yourself, you know what, this is not who I am. This is not what I am, but I am beyond that experience. So then you attract good positive vibes.
Wow. Yeah. Yo, people, I hope nimamele bafethu. I hope niva kahle. Utata lana usethulela indaba yazini, like it's a big huge story of life. Actually, I'm getting motivated also. Like, you make me really try and search myself and understand who am I, and like what's my drive, what's my purpose, Yes, I hope you're also listening out there. If you have anything to ask or to know about Usis Afikile, you are free, to send us your comments, your ideas, your questions, here in our platform. Tatawethu, what I'm getting is like you are in a journey guided, by a certain like guidance. You are under a certain guidance. It's the one that's keeping attracting you to people, to circumstances, to situations, until you are here. And we are blessed to have you telling that story, of your life. It's really not motivating us here in this station, but every listener out there, I hope and I believe and I trust everyone is motivated. So let's talk about music. Look, how far have you gone so far now with music? Like, do you have an EP, an album, or anything that's out there?
Okay, so for now, I still have a single that is coming out very soon. The Department of Arts and Culture will be releasing those, helping youth in Johannesburg. There's a program that I did, which is digital music for Johannesburg artists. So okay. I was one of the top 50 artists that got through. So we had a workshop last week, and our music, they're still tuning them and, preparing them to release them. The music. So I've got that single that I recorded, actually the single, in 2021 or 2, between the two. I think it was almost the end of 2021, actually, when sure. COVID was just like still holding us in a cage. So I was like, COVID is here. It made it damaged, and it got us so scared and all that. So, but then what now? because we can't stay blaming it all throughout, right? So what now? And so that's when I did a song called Vuka, which is dedicated to everyone who has been hit by COVID very hard, and anyone for that matter, who, even if you have not been affected by COVID, but if you find yourself like in a very down moment and in a very lazy, you know how you are lazy to push yourself, that vuka hamba uyosebenza, don't forget about who you are and what is your purpose, what are you here for, you know, go and chase your dreams. Don't just sit there and cry and go on and on about your problems, because your problems will not actually become your success. They will only make you stronger to become successful if you actually act on them.
Sure, yeah. Sure. Yo, that's a powerful, wise word from Imbokodo herself, you know. That's how we celebrate women, you know. Women have this power, you know, to nurture life, to bring life, to develop life, you check. So, yeah, we're going to be going straight to your track, Vuka. We're going to be listening to it. Then we'll talk more about, you know, the music and the rest of the journey, you know, after this musical break. So, yeah, people, I hope you are ready for big things. You know, we're going to be playing her track called Vuka. She's just, you know, done this music, and it's your first track, hey?
Yes, it's my first, not first actually. I have other songs that I've recorded with other producers.
Yes.
It's just that they're not done. Yeah, they're not mastered and
or they're not yet
Yeah.
polished. So this is the end
this
product.
Is the one that actually the DJ that I was doing this track with, we did it and finished it. DJ Chase, shout out to him if he's listening. Thank you so much. This is the one, but okay. I do have other tracks that I've recorded. It's just that they're not done yet.
Thanks.
And I'm much. Actually looking for a person who is a producer who can produce my music the way I would love to be presented as a musician, because I am a very deep person. When I sing, I sing traditional music, mostly like your Thandiswa Mazai kind of like, and Zahara type of music. So that's my calling. Yeah.
All right, let's go straight to this track.
When
Yo, the song is just on point. Kwa Kiswahili wanasema ukibaki nyumbani hutapata lolote mwanangu. Amka ukaenda ukatafute kazi ama ukachape kazi, unajua? Yeah, mawuhleli nje ayikho into ozoyithola, So vuka, hamba uyosebenza, hamba uphangela kalokho. Your sister, big up yourself. No, I like the track. Like it has an emotion, I like the isigqi sayo. Like, yeah, it's on point. You check. And also like the message, is quite inspirational and motivating. Yes. And you have just already said that we were from Corona and now you wanted to bring out this motivational message. This is not the end of life. Life yaqhubeka. No, never allow circumstances to define who you are. Yes. So yeah, because life is a continuum. Let's talk about the journey from here. Like, Afikile uyibona ekuphi, like in her artistic world?
Well, I see myself big. I see myself performing in big stages overseas. I'm doing tours. I see my music going to the world, showing the people what we have in Africa and not changing who I am, but embracing what I am and who I am and giving it to the world. That's where I see myself.
That's great. They say life is self-created. You already said that. I take it from you. Life is already self-created, So in terms of music and performances, like who is this artist that you really love to share the stage with at some point in life?
This question hurts a lot because okay, it's getting emotional, but I'm gonna talk. So, as I was growing up, right, I used to be a fan of Brenda Fassie.
Oh yeah.
I loved her so much. Lebo Mathosa, Nkosi yami, Umambusi Mhlongo, and I listened to the likes of Miriam Makeba. This is where I get my inspiration from. So as in now in our generation, the people I look up to is Thandiswa Mazwai. I would love to share a stage with her. Oh my Lord. And recently just lost another strong woman who I looked up to a lot, Zahara.
Oh yeah.
So I would say Thandiswa Mazwai, Amanda Black, Lyra. Actually, even Zonke. I think all Xhosa singers out there who are female. Oh my Lord. And I would actually love to do a song with the Jizzle Brothers, like a love song with the Jizzle Brothers.
All right.
Oh, there's a lot. I can't stop listing them.
Yes, I know. We understand. Like let's say peace to all the legends, yes, that are there. We have with them. They are with us here. Vibrating still. Because we still listen to their music.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's look at our country. Like we just from elections. Like we're looking forward to a new life. Right. In terms of music or the world of art, what would you love? Like what kind of change would you love to see from the government? In terms of the state of the art, within our state as a nation.
I think the government is already trying to do something because they've got this digital music that they've launched 2 years ago, I think, because
Nice.
This is the third year they're doing it. So I think if they can develop it more and even also open up the platform of actually sourcing out good producers out there and good singers out there, good songwriters out there, and collaborate, do something, because sometimes you are a singer, you've got a song, you've written a song, you've recorded a song on your phone, but there's no money to buy the studio time,
Sure.
You're an artist, you don't have the budget to release your song.
Sure.
So if the department can continue with what it's doing right now recently, which just started not so long, and develop it, it would take us far as musicians in South Africa, I believe.
It's for real.
Yeah,
for
because
true.
the power is in them,
Yeah.
and also, but what can I say? Baqashe ama young upcoming artists in their events, because uqasha abantu aba well known all the time, it really doesn't help the young upcoming ones, because we are not discovered yet.
Sure.
And we need a platform for such things, for us to be discovered.
Sure.
Yeah.
And my sister, because ixesha liyasibetha, like I know out of the people that are listening there, we have the elderly, we have the young, we have also people who have the drive to be the musicians of today and tomorrow. As like they are listening to your story, I'm sure there is something they are picking up. So what can you say to that young kid, like who just wanna be seated the way you're seated right now today? You just wanna be where you've been. You just wanna manifest themselves in the world of music and art. Like what can you say? What are the challenges okufuneka bawaqaphele bawajonge? What are the things that they have to do, or how they have to be for them to manifest that dream?
Okay, so there is no star who will be successful if you don't believe in yourself. Wena self. So the main thing is to believe in yourself and not give up in whatever that you do, whatever kind of art that you do. With music, people can tell you that your music cannot go far and what's or not, but deep down yourself, if you tell yourself and you manifest and you tell yourself that this is who I am and this is where I will go with my music, then it's upon you and your tongue. The universe is listening. It's ready to capture whatever that you give it, to reflect. To bring it back to you. So do not give up, and the sky is not the limit.
Oh yeah. Never give up.
Yes.
I hope you listen. That's the message from Sister Lana. She's saying like, never give up. Believe in yourself. Already the universe is listening.
Yes.
That's a punchline. That's a most important thing. But it gives me the picture that every time when you're thinking, the universe is absorbing the energy of your thoughts. So let's feed a life into our dreams. Through how we keep feeding more thoughts, creative thoughts into our art. So yeah, sister, it's been a great moment. I wish you could just stay here till life till life no end. But then there is another program on the line that's coming after Impande Zemithi. All we can say, we've been blessed to host you. Like it's a pleasure, because I like the consciousness that you have. Like you are a real Mbogoto, not just any, your story. Like you're also like allowing the spirit of the universe, the Holy Spirit, natural principle to guide you into self-manifestation. And there is a lot already that I've picked up, that I've learned from what we've been talking about right now. So yeah, we wish you all the best in your journey. The acting also. Don't give it up. Don't give it up.
No, never. My mother paid a lot of money for me to get that degree.
Oh yeah. Yes. So yeah, we just wish you all the best, sister, and may you shine out there. The stage that you're creating, like overseas performing, is already happening in the universe. So just allow it to happen. Thandiso Mazwai is already receiving your call. Now she's putting you on schedule.
She must.
Yes. So we really like. Have you performed yet?
I've performed once, but it was like a mini performance. Basically, it was this place called Farmhouse. It's in the south. Yeah,
sure.
It's called Farmhouse Restaurant. And also, I'm trying to onions. It's in Soweto. Yeah, I'm not sure if you know it. I'm not familiar with Soweto a lot, but the restaurant, it's called Onions. I once performed there with a band, and then I just jumped in. It was like not a performance for myself.
Oh yeah.
So I had a performance that was lined up for today actually, which is a pata pata, but I couldn't make it there on time. I mean, in fact, my producer did not get back to me with the soundtracks and all that. So I'm actually trying to find a band for myself so that I can, because most of my music, it's nicer when it's live. Yeah, it's a live music. So I'm actually on the lookout for a band. I don't have money. They must just know that if you're a guitarist out there or a pianist or whatever, and you also would love to be part of my dream, then yeah, please contact me. And also don't forget to follow me on social media. I'm on Instagram at Afikile _Maziko, and also on TikTok. On TikTok as well at Afikile Maziko Afikile _Maziko, and Facebook it's Mtwagazi Afi Maziko. Yeah. Yo,
that is it. Before you, I'll be following you also. Already I'm your
please.
No, number one fine, and is also my another number one. She's also another number one. There's another number one there.
Thank you so much.
Yes, I siyabulela kakhulu dadewethu makwanze nje kukhanya, you know, kukho konke. I just can't stop listening to this song. Vuka ukuyophangela. You know, like let me just play it again as we exit. So from all to all the listeners that's been chilling with us here at Impande Zemithi MzansiJoziFM, in our topic, your attitude can determine where you can go. I think from the story of, you know, our guests, you have seen how much power attitude has, you know, the attitude towards yourself in what you're doing, the attitude towards what's happening around you, the attitude towards other people also. It has the power to determine how far you can go. So let us listen to this song. You know, it's motivating us. Like yasikuquzela kuba masivuke, you know. Vuka sana ungalali ngeke ulibanga ngeke uyithole mawulele.